On this blissful day, I wish Shivangi Sinha, Assistant Professor and Faculty Coordinator for Madhyasthta, the ADR Cell of Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be University in ADR College, Pune, welcome you all. The session is dedicated to celebrate the ensuring vision of our founder, Dr. Patangrao Kadam, on his birth anniversary. On this fateful day, we pay our homage to the founder of Bharati Vidyapeeth, a renowned educationist, leader of the masses, epitome of excellence, a man who has changed the lives of millions through quality education, a pioneer in the field of social transformation, a man who is said to have established himself from zero to hero, considered a jewel and pride of India and inspiration for everyone. Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam, founder Bharati Vidyapeeth and Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university. In the year 1964, at a very young age of 18 years, Honorable Dr. Patangrao Kadam dreamt of establishing a world-class university, which went on to become the impetus for the formation of Bharati Vidyapeeth, the parent body of Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university, which has now in itself become a brand of excellence. His mission to bring about intellectual awakening and overall development of people through education has enriched the lives of many and has led to the profound growth of Bharati Vidyapeeth. I would also like to introduce to our other luminous administrators who have guided and encouraged us truly over the years to accomplish our goals. Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam, Chancellor Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university. Coming from a humble background, Sir has recognized the importance of education at the primitive stages of his life. Fighting the adversities of life, Sir earned his position through hard work and determination. Dr. Kadam started his journey as a lecturer and through his sheer brilliance and been associated with the university till date. Under his tutelage, the university has earned many accolades to its name. Dr. Vishwajit Kadam, Pro Vice Chancellor. A man for his passion for education and social services, a man whose involvement in youth politics has continued to encourage millions of young people from all folds of our country till today. He is a man who enriched outlook and excellence administrative qualities. Dr. Vishwajit Kadam, Pro Vice Chancellor of our university, has the same endeavor and vision like his father to impart quality education to the learners. Dr. M. Saluke, Vice Chancellor. Dr. Saluke was selected as a professor of organic chemistry in 1995 at the prestigious Institute of Science, former Royal Institute of Science, Bombay at Mumbai, where he later became head of the department and director as well. During his tenure at the institute, he got many research grants from various funding agencies. Under his dynamic and visionary leadership, the institute established itself as one of the highly acclaimed centers in India for advanced studies and research in science. Sir has numerous publications to his name in prestigious journals. Under his able guidance, the university has been able to secure a remarkable position in the field of research. Words fall short to describe the accolades of this educationist. Last but not the least, Dr. Bhagyashree Deshpande, our principal in charge of New Law College. Under ma'am aegis, the institution has gained wide popularity among the masses. Having interacted with the youth at various national platforms, ma'am has understood the need for the change and therefore work towards the developing of the students' interests. It was under her guidance that the cell was incepted and started functioning. We have come up with various ventures through her encouragement, which shall be discussed eventually in the course of this session. It is through the visionary of our leaders, these luminaries of Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university, that we have been able to grasp global acclamation as a university. The university is known for its multidisciplinary, multi-campus, largest educational conglomerates in the country. We at this university have always been trying to help students to meet academic aspirations. Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university in its fifth glorious years of its existence, has been able to impart high-quality education and training to our students, due to which our institution have become nationally and internationally renowned for our academic excellence. Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university, New Law College, Pune, was established in the year 1978 as one of the premier institute of legal education in India. It is recognized by Bar Council of India and University Grant Commission. It is one of the constituent units of Bharati Vidyapeeth, deemed to be university, Pune. Over the years of institute's existence, we were fortunate to have been featured in various prestigious rankings. The college believes in holistic learning by understanding practical aspects of the legal education and brought to existence numerous cells such as Legal Aid Cell, Legal Research Cell, Center for Artificial Intelligence, Environmental Cell, etc. Madhyasthta is one such cell where we work toward the improvement of ADR practices. The institution has also several prestigious awards and honors to its name. With this, I hand over to Bhuvnesh, who shall speak more about the inception of the cell and speak about Madhyasthta and its achievements. Over to you, Bhuvnesh.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me an opportunity to speak on this auspicious day. Hello, everyone. My name is Bhuvnesh Goswami, and I'm a student member of Madhyasthta, the ADR Cell of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University's New Law College, Pune. I'm over here to tell you more about what Madhyasthta, the ADR Cell is and how it has been working since its inception. Madhyasthta, the ADR Cell was established on the date of 1st August 2019 and has been evolved on the vision of our beloved founder, Dr. Patangrao Kadam, sir, that is, bringing in social transformation through dynamic education. The Madhyasthta, the ADR Cell, has been working efficiently in training and developing the skill set of students in the field of ADR, that is arbitration, mediation, conciliation, and negotiation, by conducting various seminars, webinars, and panel discussions, and training them for various national and international competitions of arbitration, mediation, negotiation, and client counseling. The cell recently expanded its horizon to cyberspace by launching a global initiative for alternative dispute resolution awareness, that is GAITRA, an oracle for ADR, where cell tried to bring the knowledge and expertise of the ADR professionals across the globe easily accessible to all the students and ADR enthusiasts. You will get to know about our this one-of-a-kind initiative later in the later part of today's session. Let's take a look at what all events the cell has conducted since its inception. Our first event was on the topic of the art of talking, mediation, negotiation, and arbitration by Advocate Jayant Bhatt, which was organized on August 21st, 2019. Our second event was in a collaboration with Vivanta Holistic Skills Development, where Ms. Vidyalata Gavde gave an insight of how mediation works in Indian legal system. Next, we had an opportunity to send few of the students from the college to Mumbai Area Summit, which was organized at Bombay Stock Exchange, where the students got an opportunity to have a one-on-one conversation with different ADR professionals and experts nationally and internationally. Next, our faculty coordinator, Ms. Shivangi Sinha, along with Dr. Jyoti Dharm, had an opportunity to attend an annual conference on international arbitration in MNLU. Later on the date of 24th January 2020, we organized a one-day seminar on sports arbitration, where the guest speaker was Dr. Lavlidas Gupta, who is a faculty member at WBNUJS, Kolkata, who talked about how sports arbitration works in India and how it could benefit in resolving many of the sports issues. Later, on the date of 15th of February 2020, Madhyasthta organized its first flagship event, that was a national panel discussion on judicial intervention and aid or a barrier to arbitration in India. The guest speaker for the panel discussion were Mr. Chandrakant Kamdar, Honorable Secretary of Chartered Institute of Arbitration, Mr. Ankush Mehta, Partner Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, Ms. Shweta Biduri, South Asian Head of SIAC, and Mr. Chahat Chavla, Associate Counsel at SIAC. With the tough times which the entire world was facing, the education sector is such sector which has been combating hurdles and have continued the process of learning. Madhyasthta also believes in the same, and hence it organized its first virtual webinar on the topic of arbitrating and mediating online in collaboration with Presolve 360, where all the students got an opportunity to learn more about how ODR works. Later, on the date of 7th May 2020, we had a webinar on virtual course by Mr. Ankush K. Mehta, Partner Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, and Ms. Samiksha Pednekar, Associate at Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, who discussed the issue of how virtual course would be efficient enough to resolving disputes in such times of pandemic. Later, the cell came up with a cell in order to bring to students an opportunity to clear the air about different horizons of ADR and current opportunities in them, launched a new initiative named Prudentia Amicus, a guide to careers in ADR, which entails sessions by various ADR professionals and experts, which enable the students to have a clearer picture of various present of ADR and would also be able to guide them in making a better future decisions in the field of ADR. The sessions are stretched in the period of 5 months, where every month we got an opportunity to conduct 2 sessions. The first session was conducted on the topic of commercial arbitration. The speaker for the session was Mr. Ankush Mehta, who is a partner dispute resolution Cyril Amachan and Mangaldas. The second session was conducted by Ms. Nidhi Sachdeva, who is the Secretary General and Registrar at Mumbai Center for International Arbitration, who spoke about how institutional arbitration how career in institutional arbitration could be made, and how students could focus their focus through academically on making a career in the field of institutional arbitration. Later on, in the month of 7th November, in the month of November, on the date of 7th November 2020, we got an opportunity to host an Oxford-style debate on anti-arbitration injunction, antithetical to arbitration regime, in collaboration with Cyril Amachan Mangal Das, where we had an opportunity to have different guests like Mr. Bharat Chugh, who is an independent counsel, Mr. Sameer Jain, founding and managing partner of PSL Advocates and Solicitors, Mr. Sandeep Bhalotia, the head of legal affairs, Mr. Chahat Chahavla, Associate Counsel SIAC, Ms. Jyoti Dasida, Partners Dispute Resolution of Cyril Amachan Mangal Das, Mr. Surjendu Sankar Das, Advocate on Record, Supreme Court of India, to speak on in favor and against motion on this given topic. Later, we collaborated with the cadre and the young MCIA to organize an international article writing competition on the future of ADR. Then on 27th November 2020, we had an opportunity to conduct this third session of Prudential Amicus series, which was conducted by Ms. Shama A. Loya, who is a leader in international dispute resolution practice of Nishit Desai Associates. And she spoke about how careers could be made in investment arbitration. Later, on 28th November 2020, we had Dr. Lovely Das Gupta, who is even an advisory board member and associate professor and coordinator, Center for Sports Law and Policy of NUJS Kolkata, to speak more about how sports arbitration could be an effective choice of career making for the students. Then we had an opportunity to have Advocate Jen Bhatt, who is also our advisory board member and an advocate of Supreme Court of India, to have a session, have our next session of Prudential Amicus series on the topic of mediation and negotiation. Then we had our sixth session of Prudential Amicus series on the topic of career prospectus in the maritime arbitration on 19 December 2020 by Mr. Madhavendra Singh, who is a CDR and chartered engineer, international arbitrator at Ministry of External Affairs. Now let's talk about one of the flagship initiative that the cell has taken, and which we believe would be benefiting a lot of students in getting to know how ADR works, that is GUIDRA. To tell you more about this and to explain how it is bringing in a change that we have initiated, we have Shubhra with us.
I'm Shubhra Moghe, and I'm a student member of New Law College Pune's Madhyasthta, the ADR Cell. I'm here to talk about our initiative, GUIDRA. GUIDRA stands for Global Initiative for Alternative Dispute Resolution. GUIDRA is an extension of Madhyasthta, the ADR Cell of New Law College Pune, born out of our primary objective of training and developing the skill set of students in the field of ADR, that is, negotiation, mediation, conciliation, and arbitration. Now, what is GUIDRA? GUIDRA is a unique, integrated, one-of-a-kind platform that aims at synergizing the knowledge of ADR professionals across the globe and making it easily accessible to students. The information and knowledge that we collect is made accessible in the form of blogs and videos, and it is focused extensively on training and developing the skill of students in the field of ADR. Now, GUIDRA's presence on the web. GUIDRA has a very diverse and prominent presence on the web, which is furthered through social media. You can access our initiative through our website, which is mentioned here, through our YouTube channel, through our Instagram account, through our LinkedIn page, through our Facebook page. Recently, we had the pleasure of ending the first phase of GUIDRA. Recently, Madhyasthta had the pleasure of ending the first phase of GUIDRA on January 1st, 2021. Here, I'm sharing some highlights from our first phase. A hearty thank you to all our advisory board members and all the guests who were a part of our phase 1.
Everyone, my name is Tanya, and it gives me immense honor to introduce you all to our advisory board members. But before that, I would like to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude on behalf of Team Madhyasthta for their invaluable support and guidance throughout. I would like to start with someone who has been a great mentor and always bestowed upon us her immense support, which has helped us to reach where we are today. Dr. Bhageshwari Deshpande ma'am. Ma'am is the principal in charge of New Law College, Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be university. It has been a privilege to work under her guidance. Next, we have Dr. Sapna Dio ma'am, who is an assistant professor at New Law College for over 14 years. Ma'am also works as the head of legal research and legal aid cell of New Law College. Next, we have Dr. Aman Mishra sir. He is an assistant professor at New Law College and has a vast experience of working, organizing, and training the students for various moot court competitions. Next, we have Dr. Sagar Shelke Patil sir. Sir is an assistant professor at New Law College. He is also the head of legal research and legal aid cell. Next, we have Advocate Jayant Bhatt sir. Sir is an independent lawyer based out of New Delhi. He is also the member of prestigious Supreme Court Bar Association and Delhi High Court Bar Association. Next, we have Mr. Ankush Mehta sir, who serves as a partner in one of the prestigious law firms of the country, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas. Sir has a great expertise in the field of dispute resolution, corporate and commercial litigation. Next, we have Dr. Lovely Das Gupta ma'am. Ma'am is an associate professor and coordinator at West Bengal National University of Juridical Sciences. She also has been teaching sports law for over 13 years. Next, we have Ms. Veleslava Hirostova ma'am. Ma'am is a lawyer specializing in international arbitration and international commercial law. She is a fellow of Dispute Resolution Section of American Bar Association. She is also co-founder of the Young Bulgarian Arbitration Practitioners. Team Madhyasthta feels so proud to be led forward by them.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Shweta, and I shall tell you how you can join our cell and why you should join us. Through Guidra, we were fortunate to get one-on-one interactive sessions with national and international dignitaries. Interactive learning sessions allowed us to get into contact with various stakeholders in the field of ADR, which in turn improved our interpersonal skills. Guidra allowed us to expand our knowledge about the subject of ADR. Through interactions with foreign guests, many global concepts were brought into light. We got to interact with students of different institutes through competitions and seminars, thereby getting a diversified view. Through rigorous writings and research activities, students get an environment to upgrade their skills. How to join us? To get associated with us, visit our website and go to the Join Us tab and fill your details in the Google form linked. Over a span of 1 year, this is what students have to say about us.
Once again, take this opportunity to salute our founder, Dr. Patangrao Kadam, for having established this world-class university. It is through his preaching of making social change, Madhyasthta derives the encouragement to bring about a revolution in the legal realm. We intend to keep alive his teachings and principle through the work done by Madhyasthta. Having your presence today has allowed us to showcase the importance of ADR, making you all aware about the various projects we undertake. These ventures have allowed various students to be a change maker and would also give you an opportunity to hone your skill by being a part of this cell. It is through this knowledge sharing session like these we are able to expeditiously bring awareness about ADR in the society. Thank you once again for joining us today. We hope to see you support in our future endeavors also. Thank you so much.